Hello everyone. In this video tutorial, we'll write our first program, which is Hello World. Normally, Hello World is the first program been written when you are learning a new programming language. Here also we are not an exception. Here we'll write the Hello World first. What this program does is it just write the word Hello World into the computer screen. Okay, so let's see how the things work, then we'll explain each and everything of this particular program. Okay, so I have written this program for you just to save the time, and after that what you have to do is you have to build this thing. In our previous video tutorial you have learned how to use the code block. Code block is the IDE, integrated development environment, where you will be writing the code, and also we have installed the compiler. So and this particular IDE will then use that compiler to compile our code. So when we do build, so that is actually compiling. Okay, so let's compile these things. So as you can see, our build has finished. So there is no errors, no warnings, nothing. So build is complete. That means it's compiled correctly. So after that, so as you can see, the hello world is printed over here. Right, as you can see, the hello world is printed. These particular things are coming from the compiler thing, like since we have how many times execution times, and then it is asked press any key to continue, and which will actually end the program. So if I press any key, basically it ends the program, right? Okay, so congratulations, we have written our first program in C. But let's now do a anatomy of this particular program, what are each and every lines is. So the line number 1, what does it mean is it's a comment. Okay, so in C programming, a comment start with slash and then asterisk, and then it ends with a slash, asterisk and slash. Similarly, here slash asterisk and asterisk slash is a comment, but this is a multi-line comment. So if you have to write your comment in a code in multiple lines, so you have to use this particular format. Okay, and then this slash slash is also another way of writing a comment, but this only can comment a particular line. It cannot comment multiple lines. Okay, remember. So this is the basic commenting tool that C program has given to you to make your program more readable. Okay, now we are coming into the line number 6, where actually we are writing hash include stdio.h. Okay, so what does it means is this hash means, as you know that each and everything that you write in your program, it has a meaning. It has to be syntactically correct, right? So hash include, if you write hash, so the compiler takes this as a directive that you are instructing something to the compiler to do something special, and what the special thing it does is it include the stdio.h. What is an stdio.h file is? It's an header file which stands for standard input and output. Since we are outputting our value, a value hello world to our computer screen, so that is why the standard input and output header file is required here. Okay, so now coming to the line number 7, where we are writing int and then main, open bracket and close bracket. What does it mean is int is a keyword, as you know that it's a basically integer. It's meant for integer keyword. We have learned this. And main is a function. Okay, because a function is always opens with a bracket and closes with a bracket. Now a main is a required function that you have to write in every C program. Your programming execution starts from main, remember that. And this is number 8 line is our curly, open curly brace, and number 11 is the close curly brace of this, the line number 8. So this is the normal function behavior. We'll discuss it in later sections, but for time being, just remember that you have to at least write this particular stuff. Okay. Now inside the main we have written our first executable statement, which is printf hello world. Again, printf is a function which is being defined into stdio.h, and this printf function is used to write something into your computer screen. Okay, and the syntax for writing this particular thing is you need to write something like, you know, hello world or whatever you are writing inside the double quotes. And as you know, the every instruction or every statement ends with a semicolon. So in the next statement at line number 10 we have written the word return 0. And remember, this is also you have to write, because this function, whenever a function comes into picture, we have to return something. Okay, and since this is a integer type function, so we have to return a integer value, which in this case is 0. So this is how the programming works. The compiler, you know, first, so let's think about this. You are a compiler and you want to execute this program. What you will do, you will not count this as a your execution statement, because these are comments. So comments are not executed. So now next is hash include stdio.h. What does it mean is it includes the code written into the stdio.h into this particular program, and then you jump into the main function to the first statement, and the first statement over here is your printf hello world. So you print the word hello world, and then next statement you jumps into the next statement, and you found that it's a return 0. So that means it's the end of the program. You are ending, you are returning from the main. That means you are ending the program. So the compiler does only one thing here. It prints the word hello world. That's it. So as I was telling you that, you know, the program has to be syntactically correct. You know, so how the things work. For example, let's say instead of writing the double quotes, you have written only single quotes. Okay, and you try to build this now. Now you see that there is some error, and the error is indicating into this particular statement. Okay, so of course, you know, there is no problem into this statement, except this is syntactically incorrect. So because this is expecting a double quotes here, so printf, that is the syntax. So you have to follow the syntax. Now you now you build this, you will get again no error message. Okay. Similarly, you know, if you don't put a semicolon, okay, and you try to build it, save it, and then build it, you see again there is one error over there. That error expected semicolon before return. So that is the syntax. Okay. So this is the syntax I was talking about in my previous video. Okay. Again you build it, so there will be no errors. So that is how the things work. Thank you for watching this video.